Hello guys, how we doing today? Man, it's a wonderful day here, and I want to go over a few things. Today I actually wrote down some stuff to give me, sometimes I get on a tangent or whatever and keep me, on focus. So today I would like to start off really by sharing my screen and showing you guys a few things. All right. I don't know. Do that. Okay, that's kind of weird. Looking at yourself. Delayed. All right. For you guys that are on YouTube, if you're there live, you can bump over, you can go down below, hit the description, and there's a link there that'll take you to this page right here. It's a Facebook app, and a lot of stuff goes on here. There's a lot of information. Even if you're not live, see, I keep this video up for 1 week, and then the next week it goes down to do another video. So geez, somebody trying to call me. Anyway, so there are things on this page that may help you out. A lot of the stuff is free information, even though there's links there and stuff. A lot of it is free information, like these buttons here. This is a free traffic. Basically, it's a lot of information on how to get traffic, a ton of traffic, a lot of traffic, how to do lead magnets. If you don't know what that is, it might be something to look into. This is something that I do, that I give you information on basically how to get started, and how to kind of start a campaign. And if you were with me the last couple weeks, what I did is I put the Hangouts in that little funnel, throughout, like maybe day 11 or something like that. So I put that in the follow-up to give the next set of people coming through a lot of value. So that's something I did there. If you want to join the group, we have a group in Facebook that you can join right here at the blue button. And you can see every single Hangout that we've done. All you need to do is go up to the file section and click on it, and it'll pop down. It'll say Google Hangouts or something like that. I think it says Getting Results Hangouts. So you can see all that there. Last week we talked about this landing page creator, which I'm going to spend a few minutes on it today because I have some updates that I actually did myself. And there's tracking tools. These are things that you need to be a better marketer. There's traffic sources. I've been doing a lot of Bing stuff. 7Search I kind of stopped right now. And here is a free $20 bill basically for traffic on this particular website. And then if you're really ready for some really good traffic, which I'm going to warn you is a little more money, but it is worth it. I use this guy all the time. As a matter of fact, I have an ad running now. And you could always leave me a comment if you have a problem, if you have a question. We really like to engage. And the last thing is, if you want to see some of my other videos, or if you want to see the Hangout videos, you can always subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you'll be all set. All right, guys. I really appreciate it. And that's it for that. So like I said, if you're on YouTube after the fact of, the week of, let's see, this is 6/25 to, I think it's July 2nd. This will be up till around that time, and after that point, then you can come to this page. It'll still be here. It'll probably have another video on it, so you might want to save the video you're on or watch it first and then come here. So the link will be below in the description area. All right, so last couple weeks, we've been talking about a campaign that I built, and for you, so you could see exactly what I did and how I did it pretty much. I do want to come back. I told you that I thought it was a good idea to basically put the landing pages on its own website, its own domain. That way, everything is crystal, not crystal, it's fast, and when your page loads really quick, things are a lot better for you as far as opt-ins. Google loves that kind of stuff too, and so I did buy a domain, and here's what I did, guys. This is something a little more than not what I said, but I wanted to I think this is in the funnel. If you would go down to that link and landing page creator and click on it, what I did, if you don't know anything about it, is I gave you a little course about why you should build your own landing pages and where to do it and how to do it, and then then I sent you the sales page. So I gave you a little value, and it's a lot of good information, guys. If you don't know anything about this, it's something that really you should check into. Landing pages, if you're using a company landing page, you should definitely check into this, because that is the wrong thing to do in most cases. If you don't know about lead magnets, this kind of goes into it just a little bit. Basically, what it is a lead magnet. What a lead magnet is it gives you value. Where I'm not just sending you to some sales page somewhere. I give you value, so you get something out of it, even if you didn't buy the product. But the product is worth way more than the guy is charging for it. I have seen the same basic product as a service for $297. So, it's up to you guys. But what I did here is, I think this is one of the upsells. It was called, Launchpad. And what a Launchpad was it had the plugin that that I'm selling in that landing page creator, and the theme, and all the plugins that Sean uses to make his websites, the caching and everything that's needed to set this up. And so it really wasn't too much work. You do have to know your details of your domain and your FTP and stuff like that. But after you get that, it was just like pushing a button. It's up and ready. And as a matter of fact, I've done a few adjustments, but pretty much this is how it came out. And you're probably saying, wow, what's the deal? I thought you were just going to use it for landing pages. Well, this is the home page, so I figured, well, I'll use this as an entry page, and maybe put a couple posts. That's not going to really slow it down, a couple short posts, just to keep Google happy, that it's a decent website. If it starts, getting a lot of traffic, at least they'll be happy. There'll be something here for the customer experience, and that's what Google is all about, is customer experience. So, I figured, well, I can put a couple posts in, give some value that way, and give myself a little boost as far as I'm always trying to brand yourself and stuff. Give myself a little boost, so that I can, let me see this real quick. All right. Yeah, sometimes that happens. Okay, so anyway, guys, I figured I would do this. I thought it would be, a great way to do it, because my other one has a landing page right on the main page, and I thought, well, why not make this look a little bit nicer? It still has, look, I still have an opt-in right up front, but I can give some value down through here, maybe show off the getting results, maybe get some more more people coming into the hangouts, and just everything is about building yourself. That's what I try to tell you all the time, because people really will buy from other people. They're not, I know the product is there, but if they don't like you, they're not going to buy from you. So if you're not giving them any kind of value, most likely you probably aren't making any money. So anyway, this was all, basically this is how it was set up. I did add this, and I added this, and I did put my opt-in information in here, but that's basically, this is how it came out. And I thought it was pretty cool, and I can work with this, and then I can build my landing pages in the background, and I can keep them very quick, because if you noticed, I think the last time I showed you a video one. Well, I did another video one. Let's preview it here. This one takes a little while to come up because of the video, but I think once I get these on the other site, they won't take as long. So anyway, I found this video and another video, and I kind of spliced them together and made, if you remember last week, I said it was kind of short, and then it kind of, once it just kind of looped, and it was just too short. So this one I made longer. I think it's 1.5 minutes or something like that, or maybe it's a minute. I can't remember exactly, but it was a lot longer, and I thought it was pretty cool. Just another landing page, and it's doing really well. The 2 video pages so far are doing really well, and I'm impressed. So that's something that I just kind of wanted to show you. Some of you people maybe not even seen last week's webinar or hangout, and you probably don't know what the heck I'm even talking about. But if you were here, I wanted to kind of extend something there and show you a little bit more. This site here is what he calls this an authority site, which you could actually make it an authority site, but I'm going to use the background as landing pages. So I'll have more pages on here, but I thought it was really cool, guys. Everything is here, as far as all your terms. This is all comes from the plugins, I guess. So everything is here. You just fill in some information, and bam. Now these tags that are populated, I don't really know where they came from. I didn't do it. So this is stuff, these things I'm going to have to change. But it kind of gives you a starting point, a layout, and I thought that was pretty cool. So let me get rid of these pages because I have a lot of pages up. Yep, leave and leave. All right, so today we're going to talk about another very, very important part of our business. It's uh, it's just about or more important than the landing page itself. And a lot of people, even myself, have taken shortcuts here with the keyword. So we're going to talk about, getting keywords, maybe for PPC, maybe for blog posts, whatever you need keywords for. Even your landing pages, you can actually put in keywords at the top of that landing page, or by actually, you don't do that, but you put it in the SEO part of your website. Too bad I already knocked that down. But usually it's, when you go to your page or your post, if you have the plugin, you go down and fill out the information. What that does is it puts it at the top of the page in the HTML code. So you have keywords. So, these landing pages, they're out there on Google. So if you can bring in some people through the keywords, you're going to do a lot better. So we're going to talk about keywords. I'm going to give you quite a few places that you can use. And let's see if there's any comments. Uh-oh. Yeah, I have my dad's service tomorrow. He actually died, and I'm running down to Fort Myers, so that's about 4 hours away from where I live. And guys, while we're talking about that, next week I have another engagement, and I always try to keep this on Thursday at 1, but I think if that happens, it's going to be a replay. But I may do it like on Wednesday. Guys, if you're on my email mailing list, you'll get you'll get an email from me. If you're subscribed to my YouTube channel, I'm sure when I send that out, it goes out to you guys. I don't know exactly when I'm going to do it. I am going to do something. I just don't know what day. I think it's going to be Wednesday. Maybe Wednesday at 1 o'clock. Not really sure yet, guys. I got another engagement, which is I have a lot of birds, and this place that it's like it's an aviary, and he brings in the vet whenever whenever they build a list big enough to bring the vet in. So you never know what day it's going to be on. And sure enough, it was Thursday. So I definitely got to go there. I have 3 or 4 birds that I'm going to get sexed and checked out. So I'm not going to be able to make next Thursday at 1, but I will get your video out for you. We'll find something. Each week I think about it all week of what I'm going to do. And, it's sometimes it just pops into my head. Sometimes it's something that I'm doing that I think, hey, these guys could use this information. And I was working a lot with keywords this week. And, I just thought, shoot, that's a great subject right there. So that's why we're doing the keyword thing. And I hope I can just take that off. Give me a second. I got to pull one more thing up. Okay, so we're back. And so what most people do is they send you to the keyword, a keyword planner tool. But today I got some different things that I use that may help you in other ways. Everybody, when they do keyword research, they go to the keyword planner, and everybody probably knows that. But there are other ways of getting keywords and finding different keywords, and I just want to kind of help you out with that today, and show you around a little bit. Now, first off, I'm going to show you a few places that you can go. And I see one's missing here. I'll have to put it up here. Let's see, that was called, what's that called? Keyword. Give me a second. All right. So some of these places cost money. You know, I'm not here to sell any of them. I'm just here to give you some ideas of what you can do. And this is a place called Keyword Discovery. And do I have an account here? No. I've seen a lot of people use these things that I'm going to show you. And you can actually, I think you can do some free stuff here. There's a free trial. But I think you can search keyword. Let's just try. Let's say increase web site traffic. I think it wants you to log in. We'll try this. There's a couple. Gives you an idea anyway. Probably as a free thing, they only give you, yeah, that's what I figured. Uh-oh. Let's try that again, guys. I wanted to show you a little bit. But I got click happy. Come on. All right. Same word. Discovery. All right, guys. Well, you can mess around with it. I think they actually want you to set up some kind of account. But you may be able to get a couple keywords out of this for free. Another one here is well, this is the mobile one. This one is, I think it's around 30 bucks. This one does cost money, and you can get it without the mobile. So let's take this one down. It's called Key. Hold on. I don't know if that was the right one. Yeah, Key Compete. That's it. And the other one was called Keyword Discovery. So just type those in, and you'll be able to check them out. And let's see, the last one here. I thought I had all these up for you guys. I just had the searches up. This is one that I do use, and I don't buy it. It's expensive, but they do give you some, if you put a search in, it'll give you something like, it'll give you so many words. There you go. So a lot of times I'll start out with this to get a seed keyword type thing, get an eye. These are a bunch of seed keywords as far as I'm concerned. Because to look at, as far as the PPC goes, they're all pretty expensive. So what you want to do is take some of these words and put them into either the keyword planner. I have this thing, which, like I said, I'm not trying to sell you nothing. It's just something that I use. It's called Keyword XP, which is a software that I had to buy. And then it's got a lot of things here, guys, where you can drill down your competitors analysis. There's a lot of stuff really that I don't even use that I should be probably. This is just suggestions, and what you're looking for, especially when you're doing PPC, is long tail keywords and even blog posts, guys. You can get a lot of good ideas and a lot of keywords. Generally you use about 3 or 4, maybe 5 keywords in a blog post that are related. And these kind of things are, the best way to get those. PPC, same thing. You want to use anywhere from, I'd say, 3 to 6 keyword, like a phrase. And, that's going to a lot of times give you a lower price, than you would get for, like, say, increased website traffic. Now, I have that one on Bing right now, and I'm paying, I think 60 something cents for every click. But, it can go up to, I think it's 87 cents or something like that. That's the maximum bid. And so, you're just kind of playing with it. But, I could come in here and get a lot of keywords that have, increased website traffic in the phrase, like best way to increase website traffic for free. Well, this is a program, so I don't want to put for free. It isn't for free. And I don't want to mislead people, or, a lot of times that they think it's free and then they go there, they just click off. So, you're defeating the purpose. You want everything to be related to the customer, related to your product, and related to your landing page. But, this is, having one of these kind of tools is excellent, but you can always do it for free at Google. Of course, I picked the wrong thing. Let's go back. I was messing around with this today, so. I don't want that. So here's what it looks like when you come up. You have to have a Google account, which is a Gmail account, to get this. And, it's in the AdWords part, which a long time ago when I first started, I messed up. I did something wrong and they suspended my account. But anyway, so you come here and you want to search for a keyword. Now, you can see it says your product or service. I'm just going to put this in. This morning I was messing around with WP Profit Builder, and but you can also look. You can also put a landing page in here. It don't have to be your landing page. I put somebody else's landing page in there. I still got keywords. So we'll do that next. Maybe I'll put one of mine in. I don't know. So anyway, that's these are the groups, and you can come over here. See, I don't use this much. I use my own thing. Get ideas. I know here it is. Keyword ideas. And then you can come here and you could do competition if you want them high to low or low to high. Tells you how many people are searching, which this doesn't look very good. Monthly searches, which I didn't even see this one. Did I put the right thing? Yep. Okay. So you got, basically how many people are searching for it, and if the competition is high or low. So this would be, a low. If it's got to be relevant though, guys, even though they give you a bunch of keywords, it's got to be relevant. So, if I don't get anything from here, which you'll get some ideas from here. You'll get some keywords from here for sure. How to get traffic to your website, and if you're just using for blog posts and stuff, you can I would use low to medium. And you can also throw a high, make most of them low to medium, but you can also throw a high keyword in there to, mix it up to get more traffic from, and, see, what you can do. You want to test everything. I told you that last week. You want to test everything. So what you can do is, okay, you can go from there, and then you can go to the next one, and you could say, you can copy this one down, and you go back to the keyword planner tool and say, paste, get ideas. And that's going to give you, did it do it? It might have added it on. I don't even see it moving. Modify search. Okay. We'll just do it here then. Paste, get ideas. All right. So there you got all these are all groups right here. If you want to just see the keywords, then you can, go this way. But these are groups, so they're related, so you're going to see related terms. Like I was telling you before, increase traffic on website, how to increase traffic, how to increase website traffic, increase website traffic. Excuse me. Oh boy. So, these are going to be a lot more related together as a group than if you look at a whole line of just a bunch of keywords. All right. These are going to be about driving traffic. All right, so that is one way of doing it. You can do it that way. You can actually do it through one of these, licensed software type things or a service. And you can also do it through Google. Google tells you everything, Same word. Let's put the same word in. All right, go search. Now, look how many people there are. 114 million. Now, this is something if you're using PPC. If you're going to use the word, in a phrase or exact, I want to show you what it does as far as now it's 313,000 instead of 114 million. So when you're doing your PPC traffic, you want to use exact or phrase. A lot of people said use all three, but I get a lot more, if you're going to use broad, make sure the price is low, super low, because you're going to get a lot of clicks that don't mean anything. But as I'm taught in my traffic course, we're taught to use exact, and I use phrases once in a while. And when you do it, you're going to see, if you do like a Bing campaign, you're going to see when you have a broad one and then you hit exact, and 9 times out of 10, the price is going to be cheaper than the broad. Sometimes it's more expensive. I don't want to say that because, I was doing some yesterday and every time I hit it, it was more expensive, but doesn't mean that you have to pay that much. If it comes up and it says it's 31 cents, put it down to 5 cents. Start from there. The next day, see if it got any traffic. If it did, don't do anything. If it didn't, bump it up a couple cents. That's how you, do your marketing on those kind of sites, Bing, and, if you're doing Google AdWords and stuff. Start off low, even Facebook. Start off low and then bump it up until you're getting traffic. All right, so good old Google is another way. And look, you come down here. I have mine set on 100, so you come down here and you can get some more ideas. Now, if they're related, use them. If they're not, don't use them. Now, this wasn't a very good idea because usually there's 2 columns. Usually you'll have a column here and a column here. So let's try something else as far as a keyword. I'll just do it exact. See, there's some more keywords right here. Well, they're the same ones that are below. So let's try landing page creator. Search. All right. Lots of ads. And at the bottom, look at this. Landing page generator, free landing page creator, landing page templates, Google page creator, landing page software, squeeze page, landing page creator, WordPress plugin. Lots of extra keywords. If they're relevant, which most of these are pretty relevant together. I don't know about this Google one, but most of the rest of them I could actually use. So you can do the same thing with Bing, and you may get something out, something different. You may not. Let's check it out. All right, on Bing, they put their related searches over here. So, just free landing pages, create a landing page. Now, 2 words is probably not going to be very good for you as far as like a PPC, but you could use that in a blog post or something, for content. Also, you guys, you can use this for videos and anything you need keywords for. Your landing pages, best landing page builder. That wasn't on the last one. So that wasn't on there, so we could copy that one down. But, you know, you got the idea. You can also go to Yahoo and do the same exact thing. You may only get maybe one word different than the rest of them, which I think there's a couple different words here. So, you know, but you have a better idea of the keywords you're using. Then, guys, then you can take, say, let's take this one, copy. Now that was a broad search. You know, let's just go with Bing and see. On 125,000 results from, I think it was, I can't remember if it was 5 million or 500,000. Well, let's find out. It was 5 million. That's a big jump, guys. So see how you're targeting your keyword. You know, if you do it broad, you have 500 million people looking at that keyword that might, you know, click on it and cost you a bunch of money. Now, if you have 125,000, that's a lot more targeted to, you know, what you're doing. So you're going to pay a lot less. And a lot of times you're going to pay a lot less for a lower competition word. Let me show you. I hope it works with this keyword. This is a pretty popular keyword. See all these ads? All right, got ads here, ads. That's an ad. That's an ad. That's an ad. So you have all these. So watch this. All right, it worked for me. Especially when you're on camera, that's great. All right, so ad. But look here, one ad over here, one. Remember, all those other ads were, you know, halfway down the page. So this is, you know, this could be a place where you could get your ad seen if you target it with exact match. Now, if you guys don't know what that means, exact match is when they type it in, it has to say landing page creator. All right, so that's an exact match. If you have a phrase, it could say landing page creator plugin or something. Okay, it could be a different, maybe another word or two on the phrase. Now, if you're talking about broad, it could be anything, guys. It could be just about anything. They could be talking about anything. It's going to have those words in it, but it could, you know, it could just have landing, you know, and that might trigger it. So that's why I said you want to actually use the exact match or maybe a phrase, because the phrase is going to have somewhere in that phrase, it's going to have landing page creator. But with a broad, it could be just landing, and you could be talking about landing on the moon. Who knows? All right. So Yahoo, you can do the same thing, like I said, and you can get a ton of keywords. So there's also a lot of different types of, you know, things that you can buy. I don't really know. You know, I bought this one. I really don't know. I know the Samurai one. You can buy that. There's just, you know, you can Google them if you want to buy a keyword tool. But guys, if you're just getting started, I've given you a lot of information here that you can go and get a lot of things for free. You know, use this. You know, you can put more keywords in, you know, just change the keyword and see if this does anything. Sometimes you won't get anything like this one. It has to be kind of broad. There, see, I gave you a more broader of a word, landing page builder. So this is going to give me a whole bunch of keywords that I actually, there's a couple here I could probably just use, but you know, some of them I might be able to use as a C keyword in the Google Planner or, you know, Bing or Google. You know, I like using Google a lot because they know everything. Even though the keyword tool is okay, generally what I'll do is I'll go here and then I'll go to Google and then I'll go to Bing, and then the last thing, well, most of the time I go here, but before I had that, then I would go to Google Keyword Planner. So I would actually do this last, and that's how I would find my keywords. Guys, I really hope this helped you out this week. Let me look at my notes here, make sure I got everything. So I talked about next week. Guys, I want you to take action on this stuff. Check it out. You know, even, you know, if you're just getting started out and you really don't, you know too much about what you're doing, take some of the information I gave you here. Watch a video again if you have to. Take some information and, you know, write some notes. You know, write all these places I gave you and go check them out. And, you know, do a little research on it. So when it comes to maybe you promoting a product, you will have a better idea of what you're doing. You know, I always say to, you know, just kind of do things over and over and over. When I did a lot of videos a long time ago, I tell you, your mouth gets so dry when you're doing these videos. Anyway, when I was doing a lot of, you know, teaching about landing pages with the free software or whatever, you know, and just getting the word out that about the landing pages and how important they are. And when I was doing those, I would always tell people to make 3 or 4 of them. Because, you know, when you're doing any kind of software or anything really, if you just do it once and then kind of move on, you didn't get it. I guarantee it. You didn't, you know, there's too many variables. If you go back and do 2 or 3 or 4 of them, you'll definitely have a better idea. So if you need one, say next week, you could pop it off in 5 minutes. And, you know, because you did so many of them, you know, kind of set yourself up for, you know, success as far as your brain, you know, it's thinking, hey, I remember how to do that. And even if you don't remember a few things, it's a lot better than not remembering hardly any of it. And, you know, I've done things like that, you know, where, you know, I get into a software and I really only needed it once. And then, you know, 6 months later, I figure out, oh, now I really need that. And, you know, I got to use it, you know, every day or something, you know. So, you know, when you're working on these softwares, it's better if you take the time and, you know, learn, you know, just learn the ropes, learn everything about it that you can. That's, you know, something we do. You know, you learn about it, you can talk about it. If you can teach it, then you know it. So, you know, that's something, you know, my mentor used to tell us all the time. And that's something that'll really help you. And guys, here's another thing that's really going to help you. And I saved it for the end because I know so many people hear this and it goes through one ear and out the other, and then they get pissed or something and they just click off the Hangouts. I saved it for the end. Guys, you got to work on yourself. You got to work on your mind. I'm going to ask you a question. Do you watch the news? Is your friends totally positive towards everything that you do and everything you talk about? Or is there a lot of negative stuff? You know, the news is they maybe have one good story on there for, one good story on a week, maybe. Most of it's always about somebody shooting somebody, some accident, somebody stole something, whatever. It's all negative stuff. So if you're watching that, I haven't watched the news in probably 20 years. I just don't like it. It's all negative junk. And, back when I was totally negative, years ago, I had a negative mindset. I didn't want to watch it because I knew that would make me more negative. So, now that I'm a lot more positive in what I do and, how I help you guys, I don't want all that negative energy. So I don't even watch the news. If the news is on, I usually, sometimes my wife will want to see the weather, but there's some news before the weather comes on. I leave. I don't really care about the weather. I can go on the internet and find the weather. So I just don't like it. And your friends, they're always generally negative about something or complaining about something. That's just life. I hear it all the time. And if you're not working on yourself, Les Brown says one negative stroke is 16 times more powerful than a positive stroke. So while you're taking all that negative energy in, you got to be putting in positive energy. That kicks out the negative energy. Something that you really got to work on to really help you in your business, in your life. It helped me so much. That's why I always talk about it. So, get you something to read, get you something positive, find somebody that'll motivate you to, do better in your life. A lot of times our self-esteem is low because we don't think we can do something, or, maybe, we've been beat down, by other people, and we just don't feel like we're good enough for anything else. Guys, anybody can do this. If this is what you want to do, you can do it. You just need some of the tools. And like my mentor says, 80% of it is mindset. So anybody can do that. You just, start listening to motivational people, personal development people. You can find all kind of books to read on, the same subjects. Marketing, you can find out there's books on marketing, Think and Grow Rich. That guy, he reads that book once a year. Last week I told you about a book called Good to Great. That come from one of my masterminds. One of the guys, this is a Fortune 500 place. He owns a Fortune 500 company, and he makes all of his employees or associates read this book in January every single year. Because guys, when you're reading all that stuff, a lot more stuff is going to, I don't know how it works, guys, I really don't, but a lot more stuff is going to come into play. Ideas are going to come out of your brain that you didn't know were there, and it's just going to help you. I know my whole attitude on life was a heck of a lot better. I really didn't enjoy life until, and I've had businesses before, but I never did the mindset stuff. So I know, a lot of people, because I've been in webinars and they're like, oh, no, he's going to talk about that. But it's important. It's very important in anything you do. If you want to lose weight, there's somebody out there, they do a 21-day challenge, and most of the 21 days is they're not really talking about how to lose weight. They're talking about how to make you feel better, how to get your mind set so you can lose weight. so you can make money, so you can quit smoking cigarettes. A lot of it has to do with your mind. What you're telling yourself, what you actually say out there. If you're, saying, I can't do that, I can't do this, I can't do that, that's a negative effort towards you, and you're telling your subconscious, hey, I can't do that. Why even bother? So that's what it does. It puts you in like a loop where, you go to try to do something, and then you start, it don't work out for you right away, or something happens, and then bam, you say, I can't do that. And then you're on that loop again. So you can do it. You can do anything you want. Or do you really want to do it? Most of the time, that's the big deal. Do you really want to do it? Now, guys, take advantage of the information on this page. I have my team out there. They have the same page. They promote the same stuff because they're good products. They probably promoted this page so you could come and see this hangout. So, check it out. A lot of it is free information, or, little mini courses to give you more information. And yes, there are products attached to it. So, we're marketers. We do love to help you, but we like to make money too, guys. So go ahead and check out those pages. Here, let me... I hit the wrong thing. Let me stop sharing, guys. All right, there we go. So yeah, take advantage of this. A lot of it is information. A little course that I made. There's a course there that my mentor made, and they're excellent. It's excellent information for you. I don't know where you're at in your business right now, if you're just getting started, or if you're already making a ton of money. One or the other. These things will still help you out. Especially the traffic will definitely help somebody that's already making money. It will probably take your business to the next level. So, even the free information that we're giving you, it's like 3 or 4 hours. There's like 4 videos. So it's a 4 video series. There's like 3 or 4 hours there, and it's all good information. So make sure you check that out, and, take advantage of it. You'll be able to, actually do something with that for sure. And hey guys, I really appreciate you stopping by. I really appreciate you watching the replay, if you're watching the replay. And guys, I'll see you sometime next week. So you guys have a good day.